Welcome back, guys, to episode 2 now of Ineos Grenadiers Team Manager in Pro Cycling Manager 2024. I know last episode might not have been the most exciting, if we're honest, but we did plan out pretty much everything except for fully every single rider's plan on their season, quote unquote, but the team managers and, well, not team managers, the team coaches did set that for us. So we can officially move forward, which is the exciting part. Some things already require our attention. Pinarello, we have the full R&D program. So what do we want to set first with Pinarello? Probably, I'm guessing that TT bike, which is apparently Dog Awful or the Dog Maraf. Probably go Dog Maraf and do major changes on the Dog Maraf for now, because apparently its reliability is bad and feeling is bad. Although its comfort is good, it's apparently somehow heavier than the F12, which came in 2018. Makes sense of that? I don't know. The Bolide will also need work. On wheels, so we've got the Battens and the Pro Disc. Apparently, they're very bad, and that's average. So let's get that improved, I'd say, straight off the bat. We'll redesign the entire model. That wheel set. So that is wheels and bike plan sorted. We have the full R&D for Shimano, as we just saw, which is the wheels. Pinarello and Shimano wheels and group sets are being delivered as well. And fitness monitoring. All right, here we go. Here's some bit of game advice. Beyond their physical abilities, attributes, riders have a given level of performance that depends on 3 criteria: fitness, tiredness, and freshness. Yeah, I kind of knew that one from Albert's career, if I'm honest, but that's fine. All right, confirmation of race calendars we'll accept, because we're just going to go with essentially what the team coaches have set. We have 558k. We could attend a pre-season camp. Do they have any of those still? There's the Giro. Does it tell you what these are actually for? Reconnoitering. What is that? I think I mean reconnaissance. Surely. That's just a straight up training camp. That's for the Volta. That's for team time trials. Can we go anywhere else? We'll send them to Australia. All riders. We'll go for 5 days. Actually, no, it'll go after the Aussie champs, and they can go for 6 days. Just before TDU. Okay. Alright, so that's a training camp organised, and we can jump into, I think, the Aussie Nationals? I hope the Aussie Nationals at least. Yeah, we got Cam Wurf, the only Aussie on the team, because we did lose Luke Platt, didn't we? Alright, well, let's do our first race for the Ineos team. I don't know that we'll race every race in Ineos in this career mode, only because in team manager mode, unlike in Albert's one, you've got something like 200 plus race days to control, which is just going to mean one season takes, well over a year if we record every race. But I'm not sure we'll do every single national championship, but we'll probably do that. We'll do the Grand Tours, we'll do monuments, and we'll probably do World Tour level races. That's probably the better way of putting it. National championships and World Tour level and above, obviously, like monuments and Grand Tours. We'll be covering those. But anything else, like 1 days, unless it's just a race I happen to think is really cool, or it's quite historic or whatever, then we won't take part. It's a shame you can't get custom TT bikes yet. Well, let's jump forward to Cam Wurf's kickoff. All right, here he is, Wurfy. Number 131 on his back. It is a 33k TT. It's interesting to see his time trial ability so low when he did set the Kona record in the bike leg. I'd have to argue you have to be a pretty good time trialist to do that. But yeah, look, it is what it is. He's looking good in that Ineos strip, I got to say. We probably could dig a little bit deeper here, but it kind of looks like we're about bang on. There are some climbs and descents to come on the route, so we'll leave it on 2x and we'll leave our effort on 73 for now, but we're going down one of these descents. Got Nick Schultz chasing us, and he actually looks like he's gaining. Yeah, we're 2 minutes back. And he's only a minute back. He might catch us. Zach Gilmore. Oh no, Ben Gilmore is ahead of us. I don't even know if his name's Ben, if I'm honest. Caden Groves is setting pretty good times out there. You got Michael Storer, Medway, McKenzie, Hagee, Hinley, Howson, Sweeney, Edmondson. Yeah, fair few good time trialists in this one. Unfortunately for Wurfy, don't think he's going to have the best of results today. He's coming up to this second checkpoint now. He's got to go over this climb. Geez, Nick Schultz has caught and passed us. That is a shame. Oh, we've caught it since caught and passed him. He's gone a bit too deep, apparently. I mean, we're 37th now, I guess. Slight improvement. On to the finish. We could probably ramp him up to 70 or 80, maybe even higher. Got cooked it a little bit here. We probably should have went a bit deeper. 15th in the end, okay. So he gained time all the way through the route. I guess he did a negative split. 12th for Nick Schultz, so he only just beat us. Let's get back here and see who's going to win. Is it going to be Jay Vine or is it going to be Michael Hepburn? Theoretically, should be Luke Plapp in the mix as well. He is the time trial champ IRL, isn't he? Yeah, I think he is. He did the double this year. It doesn't seem like it's his day. It's Michael Hepburn that set a very good time early on. Jay has caught... Yeah, he's passed him now. He's 2 seconds up on him. You got Durbo and Plapp at the moment in 3rd and 4th. You got Edmondson. He's a former road race champ, not time trial champ. Just remembering these ones. 25th only for him though. Ben O'Connor doesn't look like it's his day either, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's only 7th for Ben O'Connor. We've got Luke Plapp next. He's managed 3rd, and Jay, yeah, I think that's the win. He was not far after him. Ooh, only just in the end. Must have been tenths in it. Or there was tenths in it. Very tight. Yeah, that's not a real classification. I don't believe there's a team class in any national championships. Alright, in the end, it was 28th for Wurfy. I feel like his time trial ability is a little bit better than that, but look, it is what it is. Our Sydney reservation has been confirmed. And then we have the road race next for Cam Wurf. As I said, we'll do the road races and we'll most likely, no, not most likely, we'll commit to that. We'll do every World Tour race. And if there's a couple interesting races, like, look, if the Tour of California was randomly on, I'd definitely do that. But yeah, it isn't. So I really wish there were more bike frames that were made. I don't think the Pinarello is. Nah. We're on a Sia road, unfortunately. We probably want to get Wurfy into the breakaway as well if we can. But it looks like he's a bit stuck here. Looks like they're going to start trying to bring that in as well. I think this is going to be a bit of a tricky one. Because I do want Wurf to go in the breakaway, given he's the only rider from his team here. Let's try to move him forward again. Just sit him here, just wait for the pace to come off and we'll try to counter. Got 3 riders already attacking on the counter. 4 now. Okay, this is really interesting what's going on. Yeah, I don't think it's settled just yet. Just wait for us to go down this descent down Buninyong. Technically it goes through to uni, which I don't think they've quite got IRL. I mean, sorry, in-game, not IRL. Alright, so that earlier group is only just there. Very much just only up the road. It looks like the peloton is very keen to kind of keep it together in these early stages, so we'll jump forward a bit further yet. Well, that is rather unfortunate. I don't really think this race is going to go very well now. That was our main plan of attack. We could try one more time. Nah, they're reacting big time to that. I wouldn't say Cam Wurf is a threat. Maybe they just don't like Ineos, I guess. Alright, well, we'll sit back here in the peloton, or 76 rise, I guess you could call it a peloton. And we'll jump forward into a couple laps of Buninyong. So this has kind of just turned into Albert Engel, hasn't it? Well, at least this race, because there's only one Aussie on Ineos, unfortunately. But we'll probably change that in the transfer window, I think. Oh, we need drink bottles. I forget about that. A very important part. You need the team manager. You got to control the actual team. Alright. Yeah, look, we might try to sign Jay Vine is kind of what I'm thinking. He's a good rider to have in the wings of support. Although that's probably not what we're after. We probably need a star rider. Honestly, like a Pogacar. Who, other than Pogacar, who could we target? Because I feel like Ineos have to have a Grand Tour rider. Maybe that's something you guys can let me know in the comments. Who should we sign at Ineos in the transfer window? I'm thinking names potentially like Remco. Could be pretty interesting to have at Ineos. Who else? Who's up and coming climbers that has potential to become a Grand Tour rider? Like, well, not just Grand Tour rider, but leader. Jesus, the pace is really on. Oh, we need Biddens. I think that's kind of more the issue. Oh, it has split. Okay. When we are in the second split. Who's in here with us? It's McKellar. I don't know. We shouldn't be in here. It's mostly NRS teams. I think it is all NRS teams. We're the only World Tour rider that... Oh, and Blake Quick's back behind us. And then up in the peloton, which is now only 28 riders, is all World Tour teams. Yeah, oops. Oh, we'll jump in the relay, I guess. We're going to have to try to get back, surely. Can try to do something positive, at least, in this race. Yeah, we're very far back here. There's 20k to go, I guess. Alright, go Wurfy. Woo. Yeah, it's not looking the best. Oh, they're 3 minutes back from the lead. They're coming into the finish. Oh, who won ahead? Vine won. We just missed it. Damn it. Vine from Haig, O'Connor, and Matthews. Oh, so Vine's done the double. He's done a Plapp. Plapp was the first person to die. It's pretty bizarre that this is not the actual national circuit. The national circuit is draw a line there and all of that. I don't know what the pre-stuff is. They don't do any pre-loops before Buninyong. There he is, Vine, collecting another yellow and gold jersey. Good on him. Yellow and gold? Green and gold, sorry. Okay, next up for us is Down Under. But first off, we are taking in a pre-season training camp for everybody, not just the riders going to Down Under, but everyone. We got validation of objectives for the sponsors. We went through those last episodes. If you missed out, just jump back one and catch up on why we're targeting what we're targeting. But just for a refresher, our race objectives on the year is winning Strad, which seems feasible with Pidcock. He's won it before. A top 3 at the Giro, which does seem achievable as well, I've got to be honest. And then we've got a top 5 at the Tour de France, and then first in points class at the Tour of Britain. So with that, we'll take a look at the team and who's targeting what. But essentially, if we go by attributes and look at mountain, so who we have here is essentially G. Oh, if we turn off this, sorry. We've got G and Carlos Rodriguez as our kind of 2 people we could count on to get a result in the Grand Tour. And maybe Arensman, potentially the young Dutch climber. Otherwise, it's Duplus, Bernal maybe, probably not. Pidcock maybe, probably not. And then in terms of time trials, well, we do have Filippo Garner, but outside of that, it's really kind of G is the best bet. So we'll take G to apparently not the Giro. Apparently it's the Tour. And why are we taking... Okay, who are we taking to the Giro? I don't know. Go to G. I would rather much prefer him to be targeting... Is there a way to do that? Is there a way for him to target the Giro? Career. I don't know why we can't see much more in his career. We should be able to. He's done a lot. I don't know that we can make him target the Giro, but I would prefer him to be targeting the Giro, if I'm honest. So, where is G? There he is. Okay, so he's doing Paris-Nice. Can we go further right? Yeah, we can. Okay, great. Currently, no one's planning to do the Giro. Well, G, you're planning to do the Giro, buddy. I'm sorry, but yeah. We need someone of your caliber doing the Giro. Carlos Rodriguez can do the Tour for us, because I kind of think he might be able to jag the top 5. Seems feasible. And then the Volta, which doesn't matter. Well, we'll do Tour of Britain. Who... So we're going to try to win the points class. Navarez might be not a terrible shout. Otherwise, Viviani, I suppose. We'll send Viviani to it. Castroveo, no. Who do we have? I mean, Storm's like a developing sprinter. He's not there yet. Andrew August? No. This is me learning who Ineos even have at the moment. It's such a bizarre team. It's a lot of young talent in it, that's for sure. Luke Rowe, Brendan Rivera, Rivera, yeah. Here's Oscar Rodriguez. Maybe Ben Swift, Tobias Foss, Amar Frail. I don't know. We'll send Ethan Hayter to it. Wait. Yeah, we'll send Ethan Hayter. What about Connor Swift? Not really. What about Kwiatkowski? No. It's not really a Ben Turner thing either. I'm gonna guess Navarez is actually our best bet. Alright, who's gonna tackle the Volta? Pidcock, maybe. Could be interesting. Let's send Pidcock to the Volta. Alright, that's kind of us locking in loose objectives around the place, and the rest can kind of just filter itself. Is bearing fruit. Cool. I'll have to check in later on that one, because there's too much otherwise to go through. It overwhelms me. This this version of the game there's a lot of info just chucked at you. State of health for Leo Hayter. I guess he's out injured at the moment. We're coming through our pre-season camp to TDU, first race on the calendar. Looks like Burnell's targeting down under, which is interesting. Scouts missions. Have we set that yet? Yeah, we have. Okay, cool. Go back to manager. We'll accept that. We don't have to worry about much of that. The training camp, let's have a look at how that went. 29 riders went, that's our whole team. Fitness increases, not too bad, around 3 or 2% on average on most riders. So a little bit of a boost early on. Probably, to be honest, a waste of our money and time, but it is what it is. Actually, go back to training camp. So now that we know who we're going to send to where, let's book this in. So we're going to send... What does blue mean? Riders on training camp. I don't think anyone is at the moment. Anyway, we're going to send G. That's kind of an obvious one. It's one of his main objectives. Oh, they're on a training camp currently. Okay. Can we not? How come could we not do that? We'll go back to that in a minute. Because I kind of want to just look in a bunch of training camps that are going to be reconnaissance training camps. We're here at TDU as well. We're going to save TDU for next episode though. And I was starting out a bit slow this season, or this series, but we will go through all of TDU next episode. Don't you worry about that. It's a little bit of extra admin this episode, but it'll hopefully bear us like it is for Brendan Rivera, how do I say this guy's name? Like him, it's bearing us some fruit in the later stages. Go through all that. August is back. Apparently he recovered from whatever he recovered from. So did Leo Hayter. What happened to Leo Hayter? He had headaches. So he saw his family doctor. Yeah, that would not fly IRL if I'm honest. Alright, go back to team and go to training camps. Can we send G? We can't. Why not? Riders on training camp. Is it because of where we got the block? Okay, there. We can send G in that window there. Oh, you have to select at least 4 riders. Right. You can have Kwiatkowski with him. You can have Tobias Foss. Ooh. I think Arensman for the tour is a better shout. He can have Wurf with him, I guess. Cool. Alright, so that is riders sent to that one. Now let's scout some of the tour stages. Stage 4, stage 14, 15. Alright, let's do that one for now. Find a window. This window right here looks great actually for Mr. Carlos Rodriguez. Arensman and Bernal can definitely go along and support. We might get Ghana. No, Castrovello is a good shout. Alright, cool. So that's a bunch of those booked. I think Ghana will go to the Giro. I think that makes quite a logical sense. Alright, before next episode, we're going to select our team for TDU. So at least there's something to hang on to for next episode for you guys. Currently it's Bernal, Omar Frail, Kwiatkowski. Hang on, we'll go back here. It's Ben Swift, Eli Viviani, which we're going to keep. Kwiatkowski, Omar Frail, Egan Bernal, Cam Wurf, and Magnus Sheffield. So Cam Wurf definitely. Magnus Sheffield probably not. We might take Castrovello instead. The rest I semi-agree with except for Kwiatkowski. I might take one of the young guys like Theodore Storm instead. Okay. First stage is Tanunda to Tanunda. Favorites for it, Philipsen, Borhaus, Viviani, which is very exciting. So we'll try to get that top 3. He is coming into this with a bit of fitness and form, so theoretically might do all right. And we're going to be racing on the F12s, are we? With C75s, it makes sense. Strategy, plan of attack is, yeah, definitely for green jersey for Viviani. We're going to ride for Bernal for GC. Yeah, why not? Take part in sprints, ride for the stage win, ride if in the breakaway, do not attack. Yeah, cool. All right, that'll be for next episode. Tune in when we're taking on TDU, guys. Peace out.